Hi everyone. In this video I'm going to tell you the 10 powerful techniques that will help you to develop the habit of reading books. So watch the video till the end. In the end I will tell you one bonus tips to develop the reading habit. If you are new to this channel, then subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Without any delay we get into the video. The first main technique for developing a reading habit is start with your favorite genre. When it comes to reading, the most common mistake people make is picking up the best-selling book as your first book. If you pick up a bestseller as your first book, you will almost certainly fail to understand why it turned so famous. The chances of you reading more than 50 pages are unlikely. Even if you do, you will need a very long time. After completing the book, you ask yourself, if a best-selling book could only impress me so little, how will the other books fare? Instead, pick up a book from the topic you like. If you love sports, pick a biography of your favorite sports person. If you are into psychology, pick a book that covers a topic you like. If you like science, pick a book that satisfies your curiosity. Then the second tip is create a reading list. I would definitely suggest you start out by creating a list of books that you would like to read. For example, you could create a list of books you've always wanted to read but never had the chance to, or a list of books that you need to read to learn something about a topic or field of study that you are interested in. And the third tip is set a goal. A good idea to motivate yourself to read more is to set a goal. For example, you could set a goal to read a certain number of books this year or a certain number of pages each day and then work on reaching that goal and keep a list of all the great books you want to read. You can keep this in your journal, in a pocket notebook, on your personal home page, on your personal wiki, wherever. Be sure to add to it whenever you hear about a good book, online or in person. Keep a running list, and cross out the ones you read. The fourth tip is schedule a time to read. To consistently keep the habit of reading you need to schedule a time for reading books. This may be morning or night before going to sleep or even during lunch. The fifth tip is find a good place to read. Find a place in your home where you can sit in a comfortable chair and start reading. If you can't find a good place in your home, then create one, or you can go to the nearby park or a library to read books. The sixth tip is eliminate distractions. If you find a good place to read, then there should be no television, computer or mobile phones near the chair to minimize distractions, and no music or noisy family members/roommates. If you can't keep your mobile phones away, then put it in silent mode. The seventh tip is use a reading tracker. A tracker can help keep you accountable for a new reading habit. The more significant benefit of a tracker is that it will boost your motivation to read more. One of the most important but underrated sources of motivation is the experience of progress. Seeing with our own eyes and feeling in our bones that we're moving forward no matter how slowly feels really good and increases our motivation to persevere, even when it's difficult. As a result, one of the best ways to establish and stick with a new reading habit or commitment is to boost your motivation with a reading tracker. The best tracking app that I use is Read More. This app helps you to track your reading habit. The eighth tip is don't afraid to quit a book. Don't feel like you have to finish every book you start. If the book you're rereading is boring or not what you imagined it would be, simply drop it and start reading a different one. A golden rule that I like to use is the 50-page rule. I always read the first 50 pages of any book I start. If I still don't enjoy it after 50 pages, I just quit and move on to a different book. The ninth tip is read thinner books when you start. When you pick a thick book, you encounter a mental block. Damn, I need to flip those many pages to finish the book, you tell yourself as you slide the book back into the drawer. Choosing a thinner book gives you a psychological edge because you know the effort required is lesser. Completing a not-so-great 150-pager is better than opting for a 450-page monster that you will never finish. To make that better, you now have a completed book under your belt. Read a couple more, and you have built the confidence of reading and made it a habit. The 10th tip is book summaries aren't cheating. By watching the book summary you will come to know the main theme of the book. Summary of the book saves your time in terms of poor books that you can avoid reading without having to spend hours together and reading the entire book. You instantly gain access to the key points by reading the summary. If you want any book summary, then comment the name of the book. Surely I will upload the summary of the book. Last but not least, the bonus tip is sign up for the Goodreads Reading Challenge. This challenge will motivate yourself to read more books. It can also give a realistic idea of how many books you need to read in order to reach your goal. That's all for today's video. Make sure to like, share and subscribe our channel. If you have any doubt, comment below and suggest a topic to make a video about. Thank you.